Success isn't random. Now, these 6 steps that I'm going to take you through in this video will completely change your life, but only if you take action. And so I want to ask, how do you want me to treat you? Do you want me to treat you like a 5-year-old and feed you ice cream, make you happy and feel good? Or do you want the truth? And sometimes the truth can hurt. So in this video, I'm going to lay some things out, and they may be a little bit truthful, and it may get you butt hurt a little bit, but you're welcome. It may trigger you, and again, you're welcome. But I'm here for you. I want the best for you. And so let's get into it.
Hey. Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh.
So let's go through these 6 steps. I'm going to rip through them fairly quickly and explain them slightly, and then we'll get into them so you can get stuck in and you can start implementing them into your life. So number 1, radical self-responsibility. Radical is the key word. Radical, 200% responsibility. No one is coming to save you. Every excuse, every complaint that you have, every time you blame that you put on someone else is a distraction from the real problem. The real problem is you. A lot of people, they push blame outside of them. They say this, and some people here too, they go, yeah, but they still can't get it in their head that they're responsible for it because it's them. And you got to get to that point. I can't tell you, and it's for some people it's too much. They can't not blame that other person. But you have to take responsibility, because otherwise you're powerless. There's no point trying to do everything. You're gonna be sad, unhappy. You're gonna hold resentment towards them. And as the Buddha said, that holding on to resentment is like holding a hot coal, expecting the other person to get burnt. That's what anger and resentment is. So we need to own everything in your life. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything. Now, Jim Rohn said, you must take personal responsibility. You cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself. That is something you have charge of. So take radical responsibility. Now, point number 2, burn the bridges. Stop keeping safety nets. If you want to change, make failure impossible by removing all the easy ways to back up those old habits and the mindset and the lifestyle. Cut toxic people out if you need to. Cut out bad environments and cut out the weak thinking. A lot of us, we have so many options that we can fall back on. Why? Why do we have that option to fall back on? We're kind of going, oh, well, you know, it's a safety net. It means I've got something to fall back on, which means that we don't fully believe that we're going to be able to do it. So it's really powerful to burn the bridges, burn the boats. Now, there's a story about one of the Spanish conquerors, Cortez, who in 1519 arrived on the shores of Mexico with 600 of his men. Now, their mission was to conquer the Aztec Empire. And it seemed like a bit of an impossible task at the time. They had thousands inside of the Aztec army. And so some of Cortez's men, they were doubting. They were like a bit like, I don't know if we can do it. Some of them were even like, should we just retreat? But Cortez made a decision that changed everything. He ordered the men to burn the ships. He burnt their way home. Gone. They had no other option. This message was very clear for them. Victory or death. No retreat, no excuses. Talk about courage. Burn the boats. We only have one way. We are not getting out of this. We either win, have victory, or we die. That's powerful. Super important. If you're watching this video right now and you're like, this seems like a lot of work, it seems hard, I'm not built like this. Bullshit. That's just a bullshit story you're telling yourself. You've got to train. You can either train or you can play, and there's no in between. Now, we train men like you every single day. Men who want to take their life to the next level. Men who want to recreate themselves. Men who want to step up as the leader of their family, of their businesses, of their communities, of their companies. And so if you resonate with any of this, down below what you're going to see is a description of this YouTube video, and inside of that there's going to be a link. Click on that link, enter your name, enter your phone number, enter your email address, and my team will personally reach out to you, showing you the 4 steps and the 4 stages that can help you get to where you want to be. So if you're serious about recreating your life, if you're serious about stepping up into the man that you know that you can be, managing your life, managing everyone else's life because you manage your own, then let's do it. I'd love to see you on the inside. With no other option but to move forward and to get on with it, his men fought for their lives, like their lives depended on it, because literally they did. But against all odds, they conquered the Aztecs and they changed history. And so the lesson in all of this is most people fail because they leave themselves a way out, a safety net, a backup plan, and that's why they never go all in. But if you want to win, burn the damn ships. And cut off all escape routes and make success your only option. When you want success more than you want to breathe, that's when you'll make success happen. So ask yourself, what are the ships, in quotation marks, what are the ships in your life that are keeping you from fully committing? It's time to burn them. No more half-assed measures, no more hesitation. It's an all or nothing thing. Now, Steve Maraboli said, letting go means to come to the realization that some people are a part of your history, but not a part of your destiny. Some bridges are meant to be burnt because they were never going to take you anywhere anyway. So maybe the bridges that you have got going on in your life, maybe they're not the right ones for you. So it's okay to burn them. It's okay to go, you know what, success and where I want to get to, there's no other option. I'm burning that. I'm getting rid of that. Then you'll start doing better things, take better action, and actually get to where you want to be. And so this leads into step number 3. Master your mindset or you'll be a slave to it. Your beliefs control your life. If you think small, you'll stay small. Rewire your subconscious thoughts through repetition, through immersion, through diving deep and rewiring your beliefs and taking massive action. Your thoughts must align with the way that you want. Control your thoughts, control what you think about, control your beliefs. Otherwise, your mind will control you. You've got to train this thing inside of your mind. You've got to train your mind. You've got to allow yourself to bring it back when it needs to shift focus and to say no to the thoughts and the feelings and the patterns. Your mind starts wondering this and go, no, I'm not going to think that. Bring it straight back. Mastering your mindset is key, because if you don't, your mind will master you and you'll be a slave to it. Now, David Goggins said, remembering what you have been through and how it has strengthened your mindset can lift you out of negative brain loop and help you bypass those weak 1-second impulses to give in. Even if you're feeling low and beat down by life right now, I guarantee you can think of a time or two when you overcome the odds and tasted success. So remember, master your mindset, own your mindset, and it will help you and it will be your friend and it will take you to where you want to be. Now for step number 4, put your body through war. Now what do I mean by this? Your mind follows your body. If you feel weak, lazy, or stuck, it's because you treat your body like trash. Train hard, eat right, eat clean, push yourself to the limits. Pain builds resilience physically and mentally. Put yourself through war. Go through a workout that tests you physically and mentally. Your mind will quit 100 times before your body will quit. So make sure that you keep pushing yourself through that, and you're going to tame your mind. The best way to tame the mind is to exhaust the body. And the more that you can put your body through that and allow yourself, like, you don't beat yourself up, but you go to war with yourself. You go to war with your body and put it through the tests and the challenges, because it's gonna just get better. Now, Robert Greene said, the greatest battle of all is with yourself. Your weaknesses, your emotions, and your lack of resolution in seeing things through to the end. You must declare unceasing war on yourself. And once you're able to do this, you will see massive differences in your life. Not only how you feel, not only how you think, how you act, your confidence levels, not how physical appearance is going to be different. It changes so many things in your life. And so step number 5, obsession beats talent every time. Most people fail because they dabble. If you want to get good results, go all in on your goals. Go all in on the things. Study, train, execute every single day. The winners are the ones who refuse to stop. You know, the ones who keep going. I always look at the people who are very high level at sport, you know, like the basketballers and the NFL players, the ones who are super high level that train harder than anyone else before. They're the ones to look up to. They're the ones that they're obsessed, right? They're obsessed with it, and they keep winning because they're so obsessed. Now, Conor McGregor said, there's no talent here. This is hard work. This is an obsession. Talent doesn't exist. We are all equals as human beings. You could be anyone if you put in the time. You will reach the top and that's it. I am not talented, I am obsessed. And I can see from him firsthand that you could see that just going through that and training hard and becoming that, you can literally do anything. People who are skilled can build that. Talent isn't everything. So you're gonna suck at the start, that's okay. But the more that you do it, the better you get at it, the better you become, and the more likely you will be to achieve your goals because you're so focused on them and you're obsessed with them and you go all in. And so this leads me to point number 6 now. Do the hardest thing first. Most people avoid the hard things, but if you do that first, you're gonna give yourself a nice big confidence boost all the time. The thing you avoid is the thing that's holding you back. Stop waiting for the right time. The right time will never be there. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is futile. It doesn't last very long. Stop waiting for the easy path. Go head on. Attack your biggest fear head on. If you've noticed that, something might seem scary or fearful or like, I don't know if I want to do this, and you question it, but as soon as you go in and you finish it, you're like, oh, that wasn't that bad, because it was just a perception. Fear is false evidence appearing real. The more that we can go into those things and go, this is hard, I'm gonna do it, rather than going, that's hard, I don't wanna do it, you flip your mindset, you're naturally gonna take leaps and bounds into becoming a 10 times better version of you, and that's how you level up fast. There's a book by Brian Tracy called Eat That Frog, and he talks about this concept of doing the hardest thing first, or the thing that's gonna take the most effort. So every morning, what is the biggest task for you? Do that first, and everything else after that is a win. Most people, in their day, they might do all the little tasks that don't take much time, they keep going, but if you do the actual thing that's gonna make the biggest difference first, everything will change in your life. The magic that you are looking for is in the work that you're avoiding. Really powerful to understand that and ask yourself the question all the time, what is the work that I'm avoiding that's gonna make the biggest difference when I do it? So that is the truth. Some people, you might have not even got to this point. There's a lot of people that probably couldn't handle some of those things. But you can, because you're here and your life will never be the same. No more half-assing, no more just giving it, dabbling and going into it like that. No more making excuses. It's time to step up, it's time to dominate, it's time to create your reality, create your life, become the best version of you. And if there's anything I can do, remember, I've got you back for life. If you need anything, let me know. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. You made it to the end of the video and you are one of the top 1%ers who get to this point. Now, if you're sick and tired of not growing to the level that you want, if you're sick and tired of being the same spot that you were 12 months ago, if you're like, you know what, I've got so much more to offer, but I don't really know how to get there, then if that is you, down below, book in your call with one of my team. Just enter your phone, enter your email, and enter your number. And hey, look, we can't reach you if you enter details that are wrong. So enter your right details. We'll be able to reach out to you. We'll show you the 4 stages that we take men through that's gonna completely rip you out of your current situation and push you in a new direction that where you want to go. I will push you as hard as I can to get that outcome for you, because I know how much the life is good on the other side of it when we get out of the shit, when we get onto where we want to go. So click the button and I'll see you on the other side.